Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza, Dawn of the New World. I'm the Mysterious JG.
And I'm the Lethal Feline.
It really is, in a sense, it's the dawn of a new world, in a sense, it's anything but. In the last video, it's kind of like a new world for our protagonists as they've learned that their quiet little village is in fact a settlement built by the direct descendants of the ancient Clint Kingdom folks. Mysterious, unknown beings who apparently caused all of our current problems with the monsters. But in that sense, it is the same old world that it's always been, because all these terrible crimes they could blame on these mysterious people of the past, it turns out they are responsible for, to the extent you can be responsible for things that happened before you were born. The story wants us to go back to the Atelier, but we got monsters that want to kill us first, so let's punish them for their arrogance.
Somehow got that thing whapped.
I was accidentally using the wrong Whoppet, but it was one that gets off its attack faster, so...
The Immortal Knight. We'll see how much that moniker is true.
I would be surprised and disappointed if we can't win this fight now, after some of the boss-type fights we've won.
Well, maybe he's just immortal in, his age. Maybe he's still vulnerable.
It could be he's immortal and that we can defeat him, but his spirit will always live on.
Yeah, he'll just reconstitute himself in a time compression chamber somewhere.
He's one of them Castlevania red skeletons. We can beat him up all we want, and he's going to come back as soon as we leave the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, he got his thing off before we could get our thing off. And he broke the Ryza.
No, by God, I've been broken in half again.
Okay, she used her skills, game. You're fucking with me now.
It got countered or something. Something
Yeah.
weird happened there.
Well, we're gonna keep at it if I can get Lent to attack.
Magic missile. Actually, it's the thing doing a magic missile.
Yeah, that would be kind of a weird attack for Lent to have, now that I think about it. Magic missile. I'm big dumb melee guy, and I'm ready for magic missile. Alrighty. Okay, Claudia, it's time to see you rock. Fatal Drive! Grand finale! I'm so sincere! The ultimate sincerity attack cannot be denied. Isn't that the boss that we fought at the beginning of this recording session?
Now, I'm pretty sure that's a ho-ho from Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Isn't that... Oh, I think that's the thing that, Magikarp evolves into, right? The ho-ho?
Sure.
Thank you, thank you. Next show at 10 o'clock. And, of course, it didn't kill it because it's strong against that element. So we keep getting these fatal strikes where I think we really need to put the word fatal in quotation marks. Oh, one of those was something we'd never seen before. Okay. So it's just Tao who hasn't had a chance to show off his fancy pants attacks in battle yet, so he is next on the list.
Am I gonna be endangered again, though?
It's a Buick the size of a Buick.
It's pretty big. Gonna say there's a big bad to the left there. Sage statue.
I'm gonna throw out a guess that the big bad that's over here And this is a thing I can deal with off screen. I'm thinking it is the last. Oh,
the Storm King.
The Storm King. Yeah, I was going to go look up its name, but you remembered the Storm. I'm thinking this is the Storm King.
Oh my God! It's a lava-colored land shark dealie.
He's always got the black and red and yellow. It's like the 12-year-old boy's design for the coolest, scariest shark ever. We got the classic team has been reassembled. Oh, Sandstorm Tyrant. Never mind. The original team is back.
It's using fire attacks, and the Ryza is resistant to those. Thorny Embrace. Embrace! Turbulence.
Man, we fucked it up. That was a good time to use it. I did see it saw use item. I didn't realize I had two different things going. Oh, we got Curse. Healing deals damage, doubles magic elemental damage taken. Thorn, yeah, we got all the good shit applied this time.
Oh man, the numbers are extreme. Yeah, Thorny Embrace, big fan. Just use my Ryza special attack. Can't do that.
I can see why it doesn't have a 100% success rate, because it fucks them up pretty bad when it does connect. Yeah, boy! Hammer to the face! Solid break. Metal Gear.
Didn't even... Well, I actually did solid break him.
We got a critical rare drop. Ow! This thing's heavier than I am, you know. Beast Fin. Monster Guide, filled out even more. We got a Travel Bottle Moon.
I think that must be for Item World.
This is the... Go ahead.
This is a gather-in-place synthesizer, but it looks broken.
And we don't have a dialogue with our alchemy professor to tell us what's going on here? Interesting.
I don't have any input on this. I don't even know what she's talking about.
Wah, 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 wah. A small wooden world.
There's something over there.
It kind of looks like they want us to keep exploring.
Hey.
A lot of these dungeons, the plot function ends before you're done finding all the little nooks and crannies and rooms. Which, I mean, that's an intentional design choice. It's not a criticism on my part. I feel like the story is done with us being here, but we can keep wandering around and... Although, actually, this throws me off. There's a save point here. That usually comes before a big boss fight. This is just taking us back where we've been. Unless there's another thing to trigger by coming all the way to this corner, and doesn't seem like there is.
Anything at that table?
Forest Sage. Just holding on to this makes me feel oddly powerful.
Yep, it's good sage.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a smooth finish. This floating globe room. Yeah, it's really random where you have to step to get a new map discovery, which is irritating because Tau has future usefulness that depends on finding a bunch of those.
Useful now.
So we miss, yeah, like, for a while now, we've been missing one in Traveler's Road. Like, I'm pretty sure we've been to almost every screen of Traveler's Road. I just haven't hit whatever the hell it is. And we got at least one more to find here. But I think we're ready to head back to the Atelier. It's what the story wants. It's what the people want. Got to give the people what they want.
I keep going over everything that has happened. Everything I've learned. But none of it feels real.
Kinda feels like a video game storyline.
Guys feel that way too?
First that ancient artifact, the butt plug I mean, and now a man-made island. It feels like we're living in a fairy tale. Do any of you guys feel like anime people, unnaturally colored hair, or... Actually, the hair colors in this game are fairly natural now that I think about it. Never mind.
So you and the other villagers are descendants of the Clint Kingdom citizens who fled to Fallujah. Me, on the other hand, I'm totally clear of all this shit. I got no guilt about any of this.
Indeed, the island is covered in ruins. Wan ruins. There's no way you're not related.
Maybe, but I don't really feel any connection to him. What do I know about the Clink Kingdom anyway?
I went to one of them Ron DeSantis schools. They didn't teach us about uncomfortable aspects of history.
Yeah. I hate the fact that there's any connection at all, considering what they did to the Orin. You don't need to concern yourself with that. You're allies.
That's quite intriguing, that there isn't a connection. The dragon, the demons, with scare quotes, and the Forbidden Lands. You've been taught to fear and avoid so many things, yet there are no detailed legends. Isn't that bizarre?
Well, like I said, they're Ron DeSantis schools.
Yeah, we talked about that a little before. Why do you think that is?
As I mentioned previously, and you weren't paying attention, all the records and details of the gates and the invasion were banned or destroyed.
La la la. What did you just say?
Did they think they could just go back to the way things were if they ignored it? They couldn't let go?
Between their own memories of being attacked and the manipulation of information, it is all combined together into one giant shitstorm. In other words, it is transformed into a collection of taboos, the time machine of Nintendo, that forbade anything outside the island.
So all that stuff from the past is why we have all these rules and restrictions.
I guess I do feel connection then. But like Len said, I don't exactly like it.
Remember, the Clint Kingdom built the island that saved your ancestors. They deserve thanks for that at least, even though I hate them. They smell like poop.
Maybe, but even with that, they try to cover it up and make some sort of other story for it.
So now that you have the letter and the key, are you going to start searching the island again?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over all the ruins here and see if there's anywhere we can use that key. The letter mentioned a mechanism to get inside, right? I think that's referring to the island itself. Probably need some kind of unspeakable horrors, but that's something that I'm equipped to do.
Not to deal with, to do.
Yeah, if something comes out of there, I'm just leaving.
Tao, what's wrong? It's almost like you've never wanted to be part of this adventure from the beginning. Something else about the island has been bothering me. Do you mind if I go home and do some research and never rejoin the party?
Sure, go ahead.
But the island is basically one giant connected group of ruins. Where will you begin your search?
Yeah, there are so many places to check. There's ruins from shore to shore.
Sea to shining sea.
And pal, you never actually got around to investigating Trepeo, did you?
No, I haven't gone near the Bruton home after what happened. But there's something there, yes?
Yeah, some old buildings and monuments. It's probably the most suspicious place on the island right now.
I see. That's certainly worth checking out, and I don't think that you'll have any trouble paying it a visit now.
Put them away. Bake them away, toys. A man-made island has been added to the story. We gotta have some new stuff to say to people by now, right?
Nope.
Is there anything you want here, Ryza? Ryza? I'd like a piano. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could play music together?
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
I was gonna go with a different Simpson saying.
But I can't play the piano anymore.
That was all in the
Well,
family.
Well, of course you can.
Well, I couldn't before.
You're still not playing it. You're just making the noise.
That guy's a phony. Some of the items you make are super poisonous, right? Please make sure you don't leave them lying around. Oh, hey.
You make sure not to eat them, like these delicious poison things.
Okay, I guess there's a permanent Poonie jelly that occasionally generates Poonie belly jellies you can take.
I like how we have that couch, like,
All right, it's like
One unfortunate thing about this area is you're looking up my skirt and I don't care for it. Also, there are no stores nearby. If you have time, you could use this cauldron of yours to make me some sweets and also toss them up.
like cookies. Can't he make sweets on it? He's an alchemist. Oh, I didn't
there's
notice we got
some-
these cute little dolls over here of our
Of Lila and Kylo.
our little fairy friends, whatever their species was called.
Orin.
Orin. Oh, we
We
got
also have larger versions.
yeah. And I'm guessing that's a character from an other Atelier series game. No, there's no reason to go up there. He's the only thing that's up there, and we've already talked to him. Okay, so we can get out of here. Oh. Maybe they're going to teach us about seeds. Oh.
I'm the monster. Impale, watch out. It's coming right for you. It's a beginner level weasel.
It's the weakest of the weasel family, the weasel race. I cannot believe the mentality of the weasel race.
It'll destroy your arm again.
No, calm down, Ryza. It's no monster. It's an ancient artifact in monster form.
Everything's a fucking ancient artifact with you.
Oh, really? Man, that scared me. It does look just like the weasel, though.
You mean like Pauly Shore, the weasel.
So what kind of weasel artifact is it?
Well, it's a weasel roast. It's delicious.
I mean, it's actually at this point sort of a pre-weasel roast. But soon it will be a weasel roast. Use alchemy to cook it.
Weasel roast? How'd it get a name like that?
Oh, well, you see, the Friars Club gets together and makes fun of it, and then it has a chance to make fun of the individual Friar Club members, and in theory, the proceeds go to charity.
No idea. Nobody knows how or when it was made. Other than the name, it remains a total mystery.
Okay.
One theory says that the gate simply opened up in the sky, and this came tumbling out.
Wait, so... Are you really sure this is an ancient artifact and not a weasel?
She's got a good point.
Honestly, it's hard to say. We do have some record of how it was used in the Kingdom, though.
Oh, it's part of our ancestors' great kingdom? Well, this thing should immediately replace Boss's dad as our mayor.
It's extremely durable, so it was used to test the power of items and weapons, or wappets as they were commonly known back then.
That's Clint Kingdom speak, you see.
Oh, really? Well, we can use it to test our strength, right?
Indeedly do. Give it a shot when you're in the mood. It's a good way to work out your party's teamwork, too. Work on your party's teamwork.
Tutorial, Weasel Roast. You can fight the Weasel Roast in order to test your potential damage output and chain counts. The battle will end if the Weasel Roast takes 5 actions or if Ryza flees. I know I'm the narrator, but I still have to honor the Ryza thing. Make good use of items and teamwork to achieve the highest possible damage and chain count. Impel will reward you with gifts depending on how well you do, so try it out early and often. You hear that, Impel? You are responsible for maintaining this promise.
I could just give you these things, but I'm kind of a dick.
Look, I know we've got a quest, and the party having access would help us achieve it, but yeah, I want to see you fight the roast first. Have you been using the garden? If you plant stuff, make sure you look after it all the way through. You're the wheat girl of Crooked Island, after all.
I am? Is that what people are saying?
I
Goddamn.
didn't make it up.
Don't spread that rumor.
See, like, this mechanic was introduced a long-ass time ago, and we've never come across any ways to remodel.
I think we only remodel if we synthesize the DLC machine.
That could be. Pay attention when you use your healing items. One bad decision could lead to the death of the entire party. I thought I'd mention that to you now after we've had many battles with very dangerous monsters. Uncle Tao's research lab.
I know what happened, but it's set up. Also, we have a pergola now, so that's cool.
A pergola.
But back inside, I just used alchemy to make a three-handled moss-covered family credenza.
I can finally eat pizza. I didn't even know Italian food was real until this point. Well, I haven't eaten it yet. I should ask Ampere how to make it if Italians are in fact real.
The fuck are they talking about? Like, okay, so a pizza oven just appeared and it was never introduced, and apparently it provides flavor text?
It's an ancient artifact.
Okay. I mean, I know, I have acknowledged, and I will forever bear the shame that I unlocked the ability to grow seeds off screen and failed to capture that on video, but this pizza oven is brand fucking new, okay? Oh, can't fall down there, that would kill us.
Trying to break my legs.
Oh, never mind, these are just decorative. I didn't actually do anything, so they're not... Oh, well, we can harvest these.
You planted rocks.
These were rock seeds I probably planted.
Blessed pure flower.
Oh. Alright, well, I need to get going on seeds eventually. We can gather water now. You know, how important water is, so you don't have any, and you have to fall on the aquablastria.
The hot spring that I made Led dig up is gushing. I'll go take a dip with all the dudes I got.
But then, hilariously, they will be nearby, and they'll have like big snot bubbles of embarrassment. This is an anime game. It's pretty much bound to happen.
They will have the nosebleeds because they will be turned on. I built this stage for Claudia. She refused to use it because it was embarrassing, but I think it would be cute about her if she would actually use it.
You'll get there eventually. What is it, though? It's like,
Oh, it's actually an outdoor bathroom. She refuses to use it because she has no privacy. Supposed to sort of stand on that thing and kind of tinkle.
So now it's just an extra gazebo. The HOE has been up my ass about it.
Did you see that John Oliver piece on them? Man, those guys could really some bad shit to you.
Alright, so the story wants us to actually go... to Trep Hill. Okay. Well, I think we can do that. Meanwhile, tantalizingly close, the prospect of going to hell itself. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, hey, there's side quest people to talk to around here, I believe. Oh, no, that just means generically we can talk to them.
There's a road that leads away from the manor, but the security is surprisingly tight. I wonder what it leads to. Yar.
Probably to the human ranch, judging by your voice.
I mean, I'm a pirate, not whoever the hell the... JG remembers about 10% of the plot of Symphonia, by the way.
I thought you were a genus.
At
least the security's not too tight in here.
It's making me wonder if I'm going in the wrong direction.
No, it's right up there.
Yes, yeah. So what is this little
I built this for Claudia, but she refuses to use it. What the hell?
This looks more like the toilet.
She said she can't use it because there's the aquablastia in there and she would contaminate it. That's something that's cute about her.
The thing about the aquablastia,
Hey, think about the aquablasias. The noise always makes me want to pee.
Yeah, I get that too. But I use it.
Big
Well, that
plot.
looks.
Big
there's
plot
just
of
like a
doings are
mama
coming.
there.
I feel like I want to throw something in the air and watch it spin.
This is much bigger than I would have expected. I bet that we'll find something nice inside.
Lent, begin tearing it apart.
If it's supposed to help get inside the island, it would make sense it would be this big.
there's something written here, but it's very faint. Can you make it out, Impel? Don't even try, Tao.
It doesn't appear that Tao is with us, actually.
Oh, that's right. He's off doing his own research. He's trying to find out about how God's sacred circulatory system will save you from COVID.
I feel like if he was here, he'd say, "It says that we shouldn't measure this thing. It has a giant like Godzilla in it."
It also says Tao should be your new emperor.
It really says that. It's right there. I can, but it doesn't say much. Just standard prayer for peace and good harvest. Something about Tao being the mayor.
Yeah, prayer for peace and good harvest. That kind of peasant bullshit. Of course, only an idiot would write secret entrance here or something.
I guess that's where the key comes in. Len, did you see any kind of keyhole or anything?
By the way, I'm projecting an image of the key into everyone's mind to help you remember what it looks like.
Did you see it on the Zoom call?
Am I sharing my screen? I'm trying to share my screen.
Nope, nothing.
God damn it, always happened that way. Are you sure? Are you pulling my leg?
Tao, I think you're muted. Tao, I can see you talking, but I'm telling you, we'd notice if there was a spot big enough to fit that key.
Wait, but... No, that can't be right.
Maybe they used alchemy to hide it or something.
Yeah, alchemy is... everything is alchemy.
That's an ancient artifact.
Or maybe it's been filled in over years of wear and tear. Let's all take one more close look before we give up.
You three check the monument on the base. Lila and I will survey the perimeter and also sit on this bench.
Okay, let's all meet up later.
I was about to outro, but no, the story continues.
Pan up.
Shaking head no.
Shaking head no.
Well, how'd it go? We had a nice sit on that bench. I guess I don't need to ask, judging by the looks on your faces. You found it.
If you had Western-style faces, you would be, have found it. Eastern-style faces mean you did not.
Yeah, no keyholes, no mechanisms, scare quotes, no nothing. I really thought this place had to be it. We found one indentation thing that seemed about the right size, but nothing happened when we put it in. You probably had that effect too.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I assume you didn't find anything on your end, sitting on that bench.
Sadly, no. We had high hopes when we checked the dried up fountain, but nothing.
The soil here is pretty thin, so if there was anything in the area, it should be visible above ground.
So it's not a dead end, then. Are we sure we're supposed to go inside the island? I'm not sure of that. I gotta reread the plot.
Well, the idea was just sort of occurred to me when we learned about the island. But now that you mentioned it, I'm kind of stupid.
This is your home, so I want to trust your hunch. But is there anywhere other than here that we should check?
To be honest, nothing else really sticks out.
Oh, with you and me around, the Ryza, plenty sticks out.
Well, why don't we split up and just check out anywhere that piques our interest? Let's just wander around randomly for the next 50 videos.
Unless anyone has any better ideas, I'd say that's as good a plan as any.
Okay, let's all meet back up at the hideout later on.
Sounds good. Let's begin the search for the keyhole.
And so the search for the keyhole began. We have to investigate various places. It seems like it's begging us to get drawn into side quests. But we'll see what happens next time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.